We might hit the 2-hour mark. We'll see.
We might. we might get to roleplay if Baja's not here.
Oh dear.
No, that mean, but that man can go.
No, you just need to insert yourself. That's what I do. Just
That's
fuck
true.
it. You just gotta put yourself in there.
Baja's just the type of person
don't
that
know
when
how to-
there is silence, he wants to fill the silence. So if you're talking, he'll go with you. But
I mean, I've been interrupted once or twice by him, but it's fine. I am having a lot of fun with this crew.
I'm glad.
So
Were we able to
I'm
get
not
hold
trying.
of
I
Carlo,
don't
or
want
no?
anyone to think I'm not like I don't like Baja, because I really do. He's fantastic and creative and hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Go.
There's yet to be a person in my
Welcome.
system that does not get along with Baja.
So true.
Like Cherry loved interacting with Niles. Lex liked to interact with Niles and Atticus. So
Welcome to the stream, Cookie and Luna. Today,
hey,
I should probably not show the map yet. Oops.
Oh. Actually, we'd probably get Fantasy Grounds open first.
Indeed.
Oh my
Come and
God.
join me.
every time.
Come
Look.
join.
It's a Friday the bank.
I always say update Fantasy Grounds.
It's a Friday at a bank. You say that like you're still there.
It was a Friday, and it was at the bank.
Mhm.
You are still there mentally. It has consumed your soul.
Tell her I am, tell her I shall be. Anyways.
Every waking thought is the bank.
That's how they make new tellers, you know. They don't hire them. They just make them.
Haunted by Andrew Jackson and Ben Franklin. That sounds like one of those like super long anime titles. Haunted by the Fathers of the United States.
I'd watch that.
Oh,
Just one
God.
episode.
I'd be amazed if it gets a second. God.
I would watch until they show Ronald Reagan, and then I'd stop. Oh, founding father. I just said presidents.
Yeah. Ronald Reagan, notable founding father. 1776, Ronald Reagan.
Look, I'll have to
depending on who you ask, it might as well
obligatorily
be.
check out as soon as Bill Clinton gets mentioned in the president's line.
Oh no.
All famous names to me, nothing more.
That'd be a whole Nixon arc.
Exactly.
Andrew Jackson's a terrible person. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yes.
Yes. To be honest, they're all terrible people.
There they are.
So it looks like, welcome by, Mark.
Totally not
Yeah.
controversial.
Looks like for today's session, we're probably going to... Oh god, I gotta make sure I don't say... I've got like 4 names in my head here for 2 characters. That's not good. Vex and Vern, of course, V names. Today it looks like we're going to have them going off on their own little adventure with a couple of the Silver Arrows, helping train a number of the bandits. While we focus in on the rest of you on the main set of your day, they assure you they'll catch up, whatever that means. Would anyone like to give a little recap of what happened last time? It's been a couple
Man,
weeks.
Last time the fight against the...
I
was
can
last
try
time
my
the
hand
fight
against
against the-
anyone else. No one else feels comfortable doing it.
No, I'm good if you want to take it.
Last call, Phoenix.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Floor's yours.
So we started it by deciding what we were going to do, where we were going to go. We decided, bandits, we need some cannon fodder. And you know what? What better cannon fodder than people talent and luck, you know? So.
Wow.
I'm
very
totally
real of
a
you.
good person, guys.
Lawful good over
totally
here.
not playing a villain. So we set off. We encountered some of those necromancers, zombies. Bing bang boom. We immediately fucked up the plan. Led to a very hilarious back and forth chase as we and I chased each other across the map. It's okay. We eventually killed them all, or the smart one, and then sort of beat the shit out of the rest of them. And we found the bandits. Perfectly down in their luck, perfectly willing to come help us. Especially once we gave them money, food, and threatened them with the priests of Anagaros. You know. We left. We returned. A little bit of shenaniganery in the after hours and the wee hours of the party, and now I believe we are back at camp, having just pushed into the night to get back there. Presumably a day or so later.
Indeed. The camp seems a little bit more empty as you arrive. You can have an inspiration, by the way.
Thank you.
And moving through it, you can pass by this little encampment near the front, further up towards the very ruined castle, towards your slightly less ruined warehouse you've been allowed to use.
I'm not seeing the map, Zach.
And
Yeah, I was about to ask, do we have a map of like the encampment itself?
I do, actually. If you want to wander through on the night before, I have to reshuffle.
We need a way
couple
to access the
things.
maps. Like,
Oh yeah, it's just click his link.
There you go.
It's not right.
there we are.
Now I just gotta fix a couple
Bam.
things up because I had it set up for the full party in the morning. But
I am. Oh, there it
we
is.
go.
and you would actually be on this.
Did anyone else get
side.
that weird, just gray screen with all
Yeah, it
of
was
us?
just like an
Mhm.
air room.
Same.
There's
The back rooms.
here's
The back room.
Oh, a fantastic cart.
there you go. And you have a card now.
Card, it survived.
And a donkey.
Indeed.
Timothy the Unbreakable.
A very famous companion of many parties. Jimothy the Unbreakable.
Amazing.
Yes.
And I suppose since you're entering at night, I will just... Fires are going. There's a couple people around one. There's an old man over here bending over, picking at some flowers. I suppose Torch Viper would be spelt wrong, of course. Would be with you all.
His name is spelled correctly. What are you talking about? That's his name. It can't be
It's his
spelled
name.
wrong.
It's true. It's his name. He named himself. So that's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wait. So this is the encampment.
Indeed.
Is the warehouse just like a tent? It's got to be like a actual.
Your warehouse is beyond the map.
I
You can
see.
head off to go and rest in it whenever you wish.
You said there was a castle.
Indeed, it's up the hill. A little encampment down here. Up the hill, there's the ruined walls, crumbling towers, and indeed the little warehouse poking out behind one of said crumbling walls.
Well, I'm assuming this is the same night we got back with the bandits. No, we already did that. We already did that night. It's a day. It's a day later. Whatever.
The sun begins to rise, and you can find your way down the hill to see what people are up to. Feel free to ask around or choose where you'd like to go.
I want to poke around. I want to get a lay of the encampment and see where, like, how they're, weirdly enough, how they're doing, like, armed and armor and uniforms. I want to see if they're keeping it somewhere, if they're like passing out from a centralized end, if there's one guy in particular, or if there's just like everyone has their own kit.
Certainly. Let's make me a quick investigation check, and I'll get you a bit of information as you start to split off and move around a little bit.
There we go.
So, poking around a couple of the tents here and there, you think to check the large one. It's just got a large table with a map and some plans set out. You remember seeing Gullah show you said map before. But you will catch quickly, just up here, that there is an orcish man who is sitting down with a number of crates underneath an awning of sorts, and a tent behind him filled with different kinds of goods.
Well, I'm gonna look back at the party and I'm just gonna beckon towards the orc and say, fancy bit of shopping?
I mean, why not?
I didn't bother waiting for a response. I'm already over there.
I have,
Yep.
I have no money. I have no money.
Thank God we have
everywhere.
25,000.
Oh, I'll
right.
mock you. Apologies. There you go.
Right.
No worries.
Oh, that's why I haven't been able to.
Yeah.
My bad, my bad. I make that mistake every time, so feel free to shake me every time I open a map and you can't move.
You shake the game master. It's okay.
Timothy. No, Timothy, no!
Timothy
You're false,
will
Timothy.
come along with you.
Okay, fantastic.
Come along. The Torch Viper will come along with you.
Meander.
Oh no, Torch Viper made the worst option. Following me. I'm just climbing on rocks, honestly.
We'll come to that in a moment.
An empty only rock.
Because
that's
this
why
man,
it's so
as you
silent.
approach...
One rock.
Ah, yeah, feel free to join me. I just have some of my
There we are.
standard fantasy music playing. The orcish man kind of leans forwards in his chair, looking you down as you approach him, and then as you get to the edge of the path, he'll say, "So you're the new folks here to change everything, huh?"
I'll do like the, like the very sort of like flowery, just like shoulder, that's us. But of course,
Yeah,
goodness of our hearts, and I'll just like wink.
of course. Of course. All us do work out of the good of our hearts. Name's Nedham. I'm one of the Silver Arrows. But I'm not one of the shooty types. I'm supply chain procurement.
Supply chain procurement, very good. Oh, toss it over there. I bring
Need a
up.
little bit of equipment for your journey, I bet. Supplies, food, maybe a
I'm
bear
thinking
trap or two.
about- I stop at the bear traps. I'm like,
Bear
Yeah.
traps. Of course, they have to come from somewhere. Money's got to come out of something. So either you trade me something, or, of course, I'll take your gold.
gold makes the world go round, and I'll turn to my fun enforcer. I'll go.
Sure.
Great.
It does, yes.
Fantastic. I go back. I grab. I even listen to a price. I'll grab I'll start with like 100 gold.
Mm-hmm.
This is for the bear traps in itself. I'll walk back over and I'll say, right, I got 100 in this sack. 2 bear traps.
Deal.
Oh,
He gets up.
yeah.
He's smiling, yeah. What else do you need? Couple arrows, maybe?
I wouldn't mind some arrows, and I wouldn't mind. Do you guys use crossbows, long bows, short bows, recurve?
I got longbows. I got some of the specialty kinds, but I'm told not to give those out unless Guller says so. And of course, I got a heavy crossbow or 2 back here too. He starts rummaging through crates inside the tent.
I'd like a set of the silver arrow standard issue armor.
Yeah.
I don't travel that armor myself, and I'll gesture at my coat and my pants and
Absolutely. And he pulls out some armor and comes back, and he has a bundle of 20 arrows, some armor in one hand, and 2 bear traps kind of laying on top of these things. Says,
these aren't set, are they? Like he's not just saying
no,
like live bear
no,
traps.
they're not live. No.
That'd be
He'll say-
incredibly funny.
It would be
It
really
would be, though.
funny.
I drop it. I just scream in pain. That's it. Session's over. I'm done.
You take 4d12 damage. 100 gold for the lot of it. That'll do about right. Sound good?
How much you say?
100 gold.
Fair is fair. I pass over the sack, take things, and I'll talk to her about one of those special bows.
Yeah, if
With
you
my
get permission
bubble
from Gala, then I'll have no problem passing one to you. But you know, silver filigree is expensive.
Yes, sir.
That
Anything
is.
besides the filigree make it special? Is it just
No, just a silver, my friend. But I can tell you, when you're fighting demons, you're gonna want it.
point?
He does have a point.
Just a little
Just silver
tiny bit
powder.
shaves off onto the edge of every arrow.
I'm nodding. You just have silver powder then.
I got silver back here, yeah, but silver's under tight wraps. Can't go selling it without Gala's approval.
I see what the approval comes in. Fair enough. My good man.
I'm gonna hop over here to the rock real quick for just a moment.
No worries. I'll
feel free to
I'll
think.
turn about. I'll just keep talking.
Think
I
if
feel
you wanna
silence
buy
enough.
anything.
So did I. I hopped over to the rock.
Torch Viper kind of shuffles over, following along with you, Cotton, and he'll go, trying to figure out who the real boss is around here. You kind of smashed in a whole bunch of heads. Does that make you the real boss? Kind of strongest out of them?
I mean, I'm probably the strongest, but
Okay. Might
right
makes right,
now,
you know?
yeah, I guess sometimes, but also sometimes you need the ones that can do like the extra thinking stuff.
Ah, yeah, that's what I do, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the real planner, strategist I am here. Yeah.
yeah, that's the one. Strategy. I like that one.
Yeah, so, let's say, I'm being told I got, no worries going through these places. No one's gonna take any piece of my, what I might find, you know? Just wanted to ask with you if you'd take a cut if, things went bad and I, might get into some trouble, you know?
I have no idea. Depends on what you have.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you got food or sugar or candy? Probably.
Candy, huh? Don't actually, I don't have any of that, but tell you what, once I'm finished rummaging through that supplies tent, I'll let you know.
Oh, you know what? Do you have a little bit of water?
I do actually, yeah, and he holds up his water pouch.
I can make you some candy.
Okay, you know, I'm in. Tell me where we're going, what do you need?
Okay, I need a fire and a
Okay.
pot and some water, and I've
Okay.
got a lot of sugar. She just holds up the probably pound and a quarter at this point of sugar.
Alright, I'm gonna, here, once I'm through this tent, I'll get what we need, and I'll meet you over the fire over there. He points over
I'll see
to
if the cart has some.
Sure.
Is there a pot like cooking supplies on the?
Yeah,
on the cart?
you've got some basic, like a large cast iron pan and various different containers.
You can work with a pan.
Rummaging around. I'm gonna
I'm-
move the bear traps out of the way. You know, just-
I'm just gonna make some basic caramel, like, so like nothing fancy, but like just boiling some sugar until it turns into goo. Yeah. I don't know what kind of roll that would be, but I definitely wanna do that.
You're actually need milk for that if you want. I know it's fancy though, but like,
you don't need
You
you
can
don't
make,
need to
you can
use
make
milk.
you
you can make it without it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's not as creamy and it gets hard faster.
Oh,
but yeah.
that's what it is. Okay, I see.
Soft caramels take milk or just very specific timing.
You come over to the fire, Cotton, and start
Interesting.
setting up the pan and sugar, and you throw a little bit of water in just to make sure it doesn't burn at first.
She's gonna say hi to the I assume a dragonborn.
Indeed, a very
yeah, she's gonna,
familiar
like-
dragonborn, as this was the one that started you on your journey,
Oh.
sitting now by the fire. Half his face is covered in a metal plate, and each scale has a tiny little rune carved into it across his face.
Yeah, so she's gonna hop she's gonna make sure it's okay for her to use the fire before she just starts setting up. So,
Go ahead, he says. And
Oh,
your journey's been well.
it's been fun. Yeah, I smashed some stuff earlier. Bunch of skeletons.
He nods. And I suppose I'll have you make a check, but we'll just say that's for, I mean, in the worst case, you're just going to burn a little bit of it and you can throw that out, but, throw it to nature. But I suppose in the meantime, make me a survival check for camp cooking.
You say.
You'll be doing
22.
just fine.
Girl knows how to make candy.
So you'll be making that for just a little bit,
Yeah.
and I'll hop back to the others.
Okay.
So, your new supplies packed into the cart. Timothy waits dutifully.
Well, in the meantime, I've noticed this guy's picking flowers.
Mhm.
I'm gonna hop over and I'll just sort of sidle over and I'll look over and it's just a guy picking flowers, or are these like flowers for specific like alchemical purposes? I know.
Given your profession, given what you know how to do, you would know. He is very blatantly picking nightshade from various pieces of this area. Poison. Most
take,
parts
like-
are poisonous.
Yeah. I'll take like a gold out of my pocket. Definitely like my personal money. Do I even have personal money at this point? Whatever. And I'll nudge him and I'll lean down and I'll like hush, just like put it in his hand. It's like, would you mind telling me where I could find some soporifics? You know, the sleepy kinds.
Now, where you might be able to find that kind of thing, it's a very useful tool, but only for the right kind of person. He pockets the gold. Actually, I think he would look at the gold first. And just hand him a normal gold piece.
Yep.
And then he'll pocket it. He'll say, now, if that's the kind of thing you're looking for, and he'll reach into his bag and pull out a number of pale white flowers. He'll hold it out to you and he'll say, you'll want to start with this, but after you work it down, it won't turn into very much.
That's a problem then. I know I don't want to encroach on your territory. I still have a good thing going here. I do need a fair bit more than this, though. Anything else in the area?
Yeah, I gathered this down at the village. Shards village, mostly a dead place now.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I won't take too much. And I'll take the flowers and I'll put it into an inner pocket and I'll, off my coat, stand back up, nice big wide smile.
He'll wave a little bit, and make his way over to another set.
Not a bow. I'm a good guy. You know.
Get back in the cart.
Definitely not a villain. I'll just hop back on the cart. Oh, actually, I'll take Timothy over to the campfire. That's what I'll do.
Sure. Start leading them over. You could see all of that, by the way, Cirrus. Probably the only person who could have seen all of that, but you saw it.
Sees it, does not make a comment on it.
That's my enforcer fun.
Two point oh.
We'll let you out.
I'm trapped underneath the wheel. No.
I said on the cart, not in the cart.
I'll mosey on over and I'll sit down next to Sugar. Morning.
Yeah. Good to see that you all survived the journey. Of course, I expected as much. Wouldn't hire people who would die on the road.
It's a little harder to get rid of some of us, it seems.
Yes, interesting little camp they have here. I wasn't aware that there was local freedom fighters of sorts.
You could say that. They're
Why
not
would they be
exactly
freedom
bandits.
fighters?
Oh, they're fighting for freedom from those cults out west, wouldn't they be?
Oh, I guess so.
Waves a hand in a circle. I've arrived
Impressive.
here to receive report from you all. How's it going? What's happening?
Brass tacks. Now I'm the happy mask sort of drops. So look over my enforcer of fun and my cotton, and I'll take a seat. Now, I was already sitting. We got cannon fodder. Bandits that aren't dead signed up underneath us. A little bit of pay, a little bit of food, some absolution. We did invoke the great name. I shouldn't be blanking on their name right now. Anagros. Under the not under Anagros, we invoked that and let them know that they wanted this area cleared. Apologies.
No, as you should, within reason.
But past that, I think we have. Where is Vern?
Kind of, he
Both
looks
of them.
left and right a little bit.
Where'd they go? Whatever. He'll take care of himself.
I mean, they said something. Vex said something about going off on like patrols with some of the silver arrows.
Oh, that's so nice of them.
Maybe they took Vern with them.
Hopefully they make
Sounds like a good
friends.
idea.
This place seems to be mostly under these Silver Arrow's control.
The plan is to bulk up the silver arrows and launch an assault on the wood. We'll be traveling north next to some necromancer or thereabouts, along with some Goliaths and mines and this, that, and the other.
Necromancer in the region. Have become more rare since we started clamping down on that.
Well, do I need your permission to absolve them of some necromancy crimes, if they may have committed any?
Of course.
Fantastic. After all, what's better than one cannon fodder body? Two. No. Just thought of myself and I'll take a sip of I don't know, like coffee or something, a flask.
I suppose you could also say it'd be best to have one that can just continue to get back up.
It really works if the body stays in one piece anyways, but fair's fair.
That's a good idea, but be careful with them. If there's a
Of course.
lone necromancer operating in this region, and they've not allied with the Silver Arrows, then they're probably somewhat dangerous.
They're searching for a ruin north.
Mm.
Best find out what they know then.
Oh, I see. Will do, sir. And look over what Cotton's doing. Is that caramel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want some?
Sure, why not?
She'll look at Oh my god.
Serious? Renault?
Tenorix and no, Tenorix, the other dragon. Be like, do
Certainly.
you want some?
I'll look at it and say, if you can wrap some on a stick for me, sure, I'll
Absolutely.
look on it as a rash.
Yeah, she'll find like some kind of not on the ground stick, but it's really tempting. Uh,
You're telling it well, it's a calf buried.
yeah. No,
The
she'll
bugs on
find,
there,
she'll
extra
find
protein.
something, and yeah, like a wooden spoon or something from the cooking supplies, and use that. But yeah, she makes a bunch. She'll take like one of the pans and like spread it out and like break it, like cut it into pieces. So she can share it with people.
Oh yeah.
She keeps a couple extra for Torch Viper for when he comes over.
Speaking of which, Torch Viper wanders in and goes, well, they didn't like me looking around in the supply tent. But I did pick up an apple, a bit of sugar, and actually, never mind, nothing else. And he holds up both of those forwards.
Wait, hold on. What? Why nothing else? It sounded like you had more.
No, don't think I've got anything. He looks to the priest. He passes you a small pouch of sugar and an apple.
Torch Viper, we're not here to be friends with the Silver Arrows. We're here to do our job and then go. If you steal from them, as long as it doesn't hurt the underlying mission, I couldn't care less. But if you're caught, you're on your own.
I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, yeah.
Rest assured, I'm gonna enjoy what I took.
Fantastic.
All right. She'll give him some of the caramel that she's made.
He'll grab it and start like chewing at it and pulling bits off while it's still warm.
It's the best time to eat it. Yeah. So that's about all I've got right now.
Then I suppose I will continue pressing about the idea that we are here to take this place. We can have those few trained up. Probably best if we move them closer to the village. This is a defensible position, but not a useful one.
Is that implying we should be going there next? Scout it out, clear it out. I think that's yes.
Once the village is clear, we can go and take charge there.
So
To
be
the village then.
the village.
I'll trust you all with that task. He stands up.
Do you have a camp? You must have a camp.
No, today I travel on my own. A rarity.
Well, if you see a necromancer, try not to kill them, but I can't make you do anything.
Oh, don't
Don't be
worry.
ashamed to lose them.
I'll be spending my time where my talents are best appreciated. Here at this camp, with people who need to be pushed in the right direction.
Okay.
When you're finished with that village, come tell me what's happened.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
Understood. We will.
He's gonna start making his way down to the other group of people.
I'll roll my shoulders like, never did much like the church types. Be some Nagros. Oof. No offense to you, serious. Y'all scared me.
It's just Cyrus just has this like minor side eye of like, sure.
Hey, you're fun, but that
Why?
guy's like an old bag of bones.
Why are
Little-
you scared of them?
More respect.
Con.
What?
This is hard
just-
to impress on someone. Did you grow up in Dacia? No, sorry,
No.
go way back to the car. That's why.
Oh, I mean, they're just people.
Right, but they're people with a great deal of power
Uh-huh.
under a god whose whole thing is power and authority. You don't cross them. You don't make enemies of them. Stay out of the way. If they give you an order, do it.
So,
And also, I've seen what their power does.
so I've learned a couple of things.
Mm.
One of them is that people, no matter how much authority they have, are very vulnerable to hammers.
I'm just like,
I like the way you think. I really like the way you think.
Fair's fair. Pat on the cars.
The only problem is when they also have people with hammers, and then they can do things like the thing I did to that one undead creature. Call upon
Yeah, but-
holy fire.
That's just called a party. Although fire
I
does
agree.
very much hurt. Fire hurts a lot.
You know, it's the swing of a sword or hammer, and then you call on the divine fireworks. That's kind of the thing.
I'm starting to seriously wonder what the fuck's like wrong with these two people. I'm like,
We're violent.
There's a
Torch
reason
Viper hops
they
on the
hired.
cart.
No. There's a reason they
watch
recruited
your
me
traps.
into their ranks. So yes.
I can tell I'm already gonna like this crew. Stretches.
fantastic.
Stick
Torch
around.
Viper.
You may enjoy it even more, Torch Viper.
I'll try to stay quiet until things need to get done. Okay.
No problem.
Suit yourself.
All right, everyone. Now, try and, instead of trying to guide Jimothy, which was, I guess, previously Vern's job. Who was guiding the car last time? Probably Vern.
Oh,
Would assume Vern.
I would assume Vern.
I imagine so. Any of you can. It's just easier for some of you than others. And you want to begin moving through?
Hmm.
Anyone want to do anything remaining at the encampment here before you head out?
I would assume I took my poisoner's kit and I put it up in the warehouse, and it's not just sort of like rolling around on this cart.
Quite likely.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll
Okay.
head back to supplies just to see if there's a few other things.
Sure.
I'm not much of a, archer, but perhaps they have something that I could use as well.
Sure.
Just gonna make his way back.
I'll probably head over there too.
Certainly.
Just to see if there's anything I can use.
We
Certainly.
need Torch Viper.
Yep, just you and Torch Viper. Torch Viper leans over and he opens up a pouch to show you, Reyna. And inside is roughly 20 gold pieces. She cinches back together.
I just paid him. Just give him 20 gold back. Oh, whatever. I'm not bothered. Let's go on.
Nara, meanwhile, says, "Well, welcome up, folks. Can I interest you in more goods?"
If you have things that'll suit me and my companion here, I don't know about them, but I'm not much of an archer. Do you happen to have anything more in the style of blades or shields or armor? Something maybe akin to what I'm already wearing.
I don't know if I have anything quite so grand on me. Got a couple small blades inside. Oh, he snapped his fingers. You know what I do have that I could sell? The girl never said I couldn't sell potions. And he pulls up and places a healing potion on the table.
Now that would come in handy. How much is the price you're asking?
55 gold.
55 gold. I'm sure we can spare that.
Good to hear.
And Should I just assume I grabbed some gold before moving over? Because I just realized I didn't do that.
Yeah. If you
Okay.
wanted, you could arrange it once you get back to the card that you just pass out like some gold for everyone. There's a
Yeah.
ludicrous sum in there. You probably don't want to let people see how much gold
Yeah.
there is.
Don't want Torch Viper to know, but otherwise.
Right. Hey, okay.
Thanks, a
Hang on
potion
to-
for you then.
Mhm.
I also have a bit of holy water if you want that, but here the stuff's in less demand than I thought it would be.
Well, from the sounds of it, silver arrows and some of the things we can already do, it's not as effective, if you want to put it that way.
No, I'll just have to make it back on my other purchases.
That's true.
Of course, I'll have someone
If
coming
you'll-
up here with more supplies in another couple days. Feel free to check back.
We'll do. We'll do. Maybe see something else among there. Hold on to that potion. I will be right back with the gold for that. Cotton, if you want to look around, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Is
Just go
there
over here.
like,
Grab some gold.
what other kind of stuff does he have?
He has crates filled with fairly standard supplies. You see rope and different kinds of tools. A lot of longbows and arrows and whatnot in there, including a number with a silver filigree on it. Various short swords and light hammers and axes, small things mostly for melee.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything in particular that would that I could use.
Not much catching your eye.
Nah, I've got my hammer, and I don't know what else I could do.
Let me offer you an idea. And he'll
Okay.
step back in and pull out a couple of hand axes and place them on the table. If you're ever having trouble getting to something, split one right down the middle of their face. Usually finishes them.
I mean, yeah.
That is. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea.
If you don't want them, you don't want them. That's all right.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my hammer. Like, I've got this hammer, and she has her war hammer, and then she's taps at her belt. I've got this hammer, and I kind of think that's all I need.
He nods.
Not too much on the long range, then.
Well, let me know if you've
Have you
got
seen
any
how
requests.
fast I can move?
I can try and get something in for next time.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
If you do happen upon in your next supply run any blades of let's say above average quality, and then I'll definitely be interested in them. Or shields. Especially.
Understood. And I'll be keeping an eye out for defensive and offensive equipment. Particularly of the enchanted variety. You look wealthy enough to me.
Well, could say I have a pretty decent sponsor.
He nods.
He's just gonna hand the 55 gold over for the potion.
And he'll pass you the potion.
Oh wait, hey, Cyrus.
Yes?
Do you think we're gonna face more zombies?
Considering the necromancer, I'd say so.
Yeah, but once they're working with us, what about non-controlled ones?
Friendly.
Yeah, unfriendly zombie.
the unfriendly.
Sounds so weird. Sounds so weird to say unfriendly zombie. Like that implies a friendly zombie, and I've never seen one.
I have yet to meet a friendly zombie, so let's just say of the run-of-the-mill hostile kind. Um, it's hard to say, honestly, with what we do know of the land and of the things already here. Let's say it's a good idea to maybe be prepared, and if not, then we wouldn't have wasted any resources we can't use on demons or fiends or any other thing that would try to kill us. So it might not be a bad idea.
This place is like. I was not here earlier for the Gala has to approve all the silver stuff. So she's like, "Do you have like undead are weak to silver? Do you got some extra like silver or something?"
I do. Silver powder, potions made with silver. I have silver-tipped arrows, silver filigree on bows. But all of that is under lockdown. Gullah has to approve.
Nah.
It may not be too much to ask her if we could obtain some of those.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna go bother her.
If you want,
Well,
I can come with you.
she left about 2 days ago now. So,
Right.
Okay, I'm not that fast. I mean, what if you give me some now and I ask her later, and then it's fine.
tell you what. I'll give you the fences price.
The what now?
Say you want some and I were to forget and leave it out and find some gold there instead.
Oh, I see.
But it's gonna run you a pretty penny. Don't want to risk my whole operation for one sale.
Depends. How much gold would you say you found instead of the item?
Oh, it's gonna have to be an awful lot. 1,000 at the least.
1,000.
Okay. I think I see where you're going with this. So I guess the question becomes, what item did you swear you had placed back in the secured area that has now been replaced magically with gold?
He looks at you both for a moment and then he steps inside. Says, you know, I really just can't find that silver filigree crossbow nor that potion of silver powder.
Cotton? What do you think? Crossbow or?
I really only need like arrowheads, honestly.
So maybe the potion.
Yeah, that'll work.
I'd say that's.
She's gonna
Great.
like look at the end of her hammer and like check like that the wood grain is deep enough for like powder to settle into, and she'll be like, probably.
I think they've been here long enough right now that you can. If you just want to twist around and look at them and see there's some whack deals going on, feel free.
Yeah, I'm just like after I'm so yeah, this conversation with Torch Viper about the scholars doing out here, and I look back and I'm just like watching them like it's actually I should be able to read their lips if I can see them.
Yeah, you can see.
I'm just like, come on, guys, it's 1,000 silver. What the fuck are you doing? 1,000 gold for this? Just wait a day or two, please. I'll go to Torch Viper. Just hold on a second. Got all over.
Oh, All right.
Guys,
That's fine. He's one of us.
Oh, hi. We're definitely not causing problems.
Hasn't been a single problem caused. He sits down.
Exactly.
Nope. I was sent to enforce.
I just like arm around Con, arm around Sirius. I'm like, 1,000?
Yeah, what, 1,000? No. No.
Right. Because 1,000 for those two is way too much. It's my normal price when we ask color later.
I mean, yeah, but I was saying I could just ask Gula later, and then it won't be a problem, because then I'll have permission.
Right, but he's charging you 1,000 silver for that.
Okay, yeah.
In case.
That's I have to interject. It's like, wait, that's way too much, guys. Come on. No offense to your operation. You're doing a good job here.
Okay, but if I can get like 3 or 4 arrowheads, then I can like hammer them into the end of my axe, and then I can hit things with them, and it stabs them with silver and hits them with a hammer.
How about we do this? It's a great idea. Let's
full
do
of
that
them.
tomorrow. Because maybe Gull will be
Okay.
back. And if Gull is back, we don't have to pay 1,000 silver plus gold.
Okay, but on
Okay.
the opposite end of that, what if she comes back and the price was that anyways?
It's not that anyways. He's risking his whole operation for this. Come on.
Fine. Just no.
I'm
I'll
just
get
saying.
that gold one way or another.
You certainly will.
That's
No, not all at once though.
say.
Just wait a
All
minute.
right, all right.
If
Alright.
they're zombies, I don't know what I can offer actually.
Exactly.
I'll kill them myself.
mean-
How about that?
We
Oh,
can
that's
hit
not
them
fun.
harder.
Okay. I'll let you kill them. Fine. That's going off my mind.
Hit them harder is the only deal.
I like that idea.
I can only hit
Just
them
hit 'em
so
harder.
hard and only so many times per day.
You know,
Mm,
I think I'll stock up on some enchanted things for your next visit. I have a feeling I'm gonna make a killing.
you are.
You'll make far more gold that way. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you will. Just a little bit of patience, guys. That's all I need.
Something
It's
heavy
like-
to
it's
hit
like
him with.
Trying to
Some
drag
kind
him
of
back now.
Armor, sword, crossbow. Alright.
He asks for patience, and she stares at him horrified, like, what? No.
Like, I don't think I could. I don't think I could physically drag either of these people with me.
No.
I mean, you could
Oh,
attempt
no,
to drag
she-
Cyrus, but
Trying
like,
to like drag them. I'm like,
you could try to drag the 6-foot gold dragonborn in full paladin gear. I mean, go ahead.
Renault's like 5'4", 5'6".
I think Cotton's like 4 feet tall.
You might be able to
This is
drag
really
Cotton.
awkward. It's like
She's tiny. You could definitely pick her up. She wears like no armor, and the heaviest part of her is her hammer.
I genuinely don't think I could. No, a 14
No?
strength, I could probably do it.
Oh, okay.
Like I could probably do it with 14 strength.
What's the hammer
Do
weigh?
I want to pick up someone I don't really know that well?
Now I'm
Not really.
Now I'm wondering what my warhammer weighs. It says 2. I mean, is that 2
Full
pounds?
plate's like
That's
30
a
something
lot.
pounds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've only got chain technically, but yeah.
Oh, 100% Cotton. Your equipment weighs as much as you do. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking through my gear and it's just like, huh. He's a mini
Picking her-
unit. He's a mini unit.
I'm wearing
Picking-
a coat with some pants on. Got a sword and a longbow. Oh god, there goes Torch Viper. Fuck.
Look, as long as it doesn't end in an arrow in my tail, then let him do what he needs to do.
I would like more arrows in my tail, though. Thanks.
I'm sorry, I had to laugh for the roll.
I just street does a roll. Fuck.
Yeah. As soon as I said that, perfect
Anyways.
timing. He's like, suddenly, arrow at the tip of the tail. Anyways,
And suddenly, Torch Viper.
I'll entertain you this way. We leave now for the village. I tell you stories of all my grand escapades in Dacia as the rat. Now do the little jazz hands, because I'm used to people knowing that name.
as the what? I'm sorry.
The rat. I'll do it again like a.
You're the rat?
And
Part of the name.
Finally, someone
Jazz
with
hands are part
quality.
of the name.
Cyrus just has the blankest stare. Like you could compare him to a blank slate, and it'd be the same things. Like
You stole
You
that
recall
baby
the
green
what?
dragon egg. Right out from the center of the gala.
That was hard, actually. I won't even sugarcoat it. That was really hard.
You know, they
I
were
have
looking for
never-
that guy for weeks.
Yeah, those were not fun weeks in the sewer.
I'm gonna assume since
Egg
you're rolling
fetch,
with
pretty
priests of Inauguros, all that's behind you now.
You know I got caught. I just want to get myself out from the Fi's thumb again. Nice vacation somewhere in Dormis. No one will bother me ever again. That kind of thing.
Take it from me. Having a friend in the Fi is a good thing. Being in the Fi, less of a good thing.
Yeah, owing things to the Fi's even worse.
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
owe
you
them
lot.
more in my life.
Next time someone comes through, I'll make sure that we get a couple of more interesting pieces in. I've got connections in with Dacia, Niceet, and I even have things as far as Newport, though we won't be getting anything from Newport for weeks.
Newport. Out of character, where is Newport?
It's the east side of Falana.
I got you. Weird. Just hearing the name Newport in a fantasy setting just throws me off.
you and me both.
Okay. Back to the car, guys. We got a village to cleanse.
all right.
I hop back up this
I
next
suppose.
Torch Viper. Do I notice anything's off? Probably not.
As you guys are turning around and coming back, you'll see Torch Viper returning to the wagon.
God damn it. Whatever. You can get caught, it's fine.
Suppose.
Hop back on the cart. Big ol' smile. Showing way too many teeth.
And you can begin your journey. Where Torch Viper, as you get out of the camp, will open up a bag and start putting on some Silver Arrow armor. No, not yours. Yours is still. You go and check yours to see if it's
Yeah,
still
I know,
is.
Like,
Hey, look,
oh, that was a little
Two for-
ballsy, but okay.
2 for the price of one.
We can't
Today
make
was an
enemies out of these
excellent
people.
deal day, boss.
I like to hear that.
I'm not gonna go back to my rules. I laid them down. You didn't get caught. You didn't get me into it.
Exactly. If, as long as it doesn't result with an arrow in either of our hides, then it's totally fine.
All right. Good job. And off we go.
Your journey takes you north of the river. There's an old road you can sort of follow. Grass grows between it at various points. But there's no bridge along the river here. Not on this side, anyways. Unless you go south. Which would make your journey take a little while.
Guys, do we care? How wide across is this river?
Taking a look over at the river, it's not too crazy, maybe 20 feet.
Terrible. I want to do a river crossing. It's a really bad idea. It's a really stupid idea.
Mm. What is it
Okay.
that Vern would say? And I would swim 1,000
And I
miles.
would float 500 miles, and
no,
I
not
would
again.
float 500 more. No, I have enough sense.
And
I
would
guess we
swim
take. I'm looking at the river, and I'm like, I guess we take the bridge. How important? I have no idea how close the village is to the river.
Presumably they'll have one at the village or near the village, but
You know what? That's a good guess. It is abandoned, but I'm willing to take that risk. Or at least Ronald is.
mhm.
Mm.
Anyone else? Any objections?
Yep. Nope.
No, okay.
I agree. I am not swimming across that in this armor.
No, you probably drown. Anyways,
I will see.
yes, you will. You go up to the village on our side of the river, the right. Is it the right?
Right and north.
Sure.
Sure. And as you're following along, I will drop you briefly a little map. The travel is fairly peaceful. A little too peaceful, even sounds of birds and whatnot aren't nearby, but at least the river is constantly moving. You end up bending just north around a hill a little bit of the river. You, and you. And a cart. And let's place you all on the rather aptly named
Boy.
Death on the Path.
Oh boy.
A yellow flag, just some fabric tied to a pole, stands, blowing in the wind. And there is the distinct scent of death as you hit this area. Iron, not really wrought yet.
Spilled blood. Great.
Mm.
Alright,
Smell
guys.
that. Smell that's still foul to the nose.
Oh, it's not that bad. I'm just get used to it. I'll hop out of the car.
Mm.
Why are you used to? Okay.
Short sword. I'm just. No
So you're
response.
used to it. I'm supposed to be used to it.
Why aren't you used to?
Aren't you used to it?
It's. Let's just say the smell has stuck with me for a couple of
Yeah.
nights.
Alright. Story for that time. Now,
Indeed.
mosey on over to the flag. Oh, I'm locked.
As always, my apologies.
I can't mosey at all. There we go.
Mosey
mosey.
nowhere, so you'll mosey.
The flag.
Unmosey.
I'm mosey. The flag is planted in the rocks. Is it like tattered? Is it?
It looks very new. Very,
Oh.
like, pieced together very recently.
Oh.
Mm.
That's not good. See the body. I gotta check the body now. I mean,
Oh wait, 1 second. Are we still showing wounded?
Yeah,
Okay,
I am.
Oh
There you go.
yeah.
Also, my speed has been 0 since the beginning.
That is on
I've been
my
moving.
street.
I've
There
been
you go.
moving.
I believe you
Oh,
have
45 actually.
now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
oh good, I do have.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So I was gonna. I'm
Fast
just
as
gonna
hell.
stand in front of Jim with a shield sword ready.
Absolutely. Prepared to defend the unbreakable.
Ah.
The unbreakable shall remain unbreakable while I stand.
You find the corpse stuffed into the bushes right now.
This is like a. Oh, this has been stuffed, and he didn't like crawl in. Someone like pushed him
No,
in.
someone has clearly put this in here. One arm is folded underneath it. The other one's splayed out at its side. There's a blade that has started to fall out of its scabbard, but isn't all the way out.
Can I tell roughly time of death?
Make me a medicine check. It's recent for sure,
Really?
you know.
Can I do investigation? Does that work? Or do I want to
You
do
can make me
medicine?
investigation, that'll get you different results, though.
Okay. Hmm. Does not matter either way. Damn. All right.
Oh,
Oh, that's an inspiration die for sure.
Is it
I
a
suppose it won't
reroll?
matter too much. Oh, oh, it's a reroll. It's not. Okay.
yeah, apologies. That's
No worries.
house mechanic. Just give an excellent. You give me a good start to the session if you give your recap well. I give you a reroll.
Okay. It rolled. It didn't show.
When
It
you
looked
roll,
like a 6. It looked like a 6, but I can't
feel
tell.
free to
'cause
reroll it into the chat. It's fine.
Let's wait on last time. Oh, oh.
Something funky with your.
Yeah. I mean, I just keep going up, so I'm like not that worried about it. But at the same time, it's not showing up in the chat.
The dice have said no.
Oh, look, got a 6 again.
Dice have decided that you get a 5, and that's it. There we go.
You're quickly checking him over, checking for wounds. You can tell very quickly that there are a number of arrows stuck into his back. And this has probably happened within the last day.
Are they silvered?
You kind of pull one out and take a look. And they are.
Hey, Cotton.
Mm.
Catch those silver arrows.
Wait, what?
Yeah. If you can pull them out, they're yours. And I'll pull the sword out and I'll just keep patting its guy's pockets down.
Sure.
Investigation for that one?
Certainly. If anyone else wants to get involved, you can.
There's a whole other
I
body
think
over
I'll
there, too.
start leading the cart a little forward. Just like right here.
I'll have it follow you.
Heck yeah.
Both of you search very well and catch over this guy you'll pull out. It looks like they have looted him for any valuables, but he has some slightly damaged leather armor if you want that. Some slightly bloodied kind of overcloak clothing. And Cotton, you in particular notice he is carefully grasped a small sheet of paper that he has scrunched into his fist. Is now just locked in there. Also, there's like 4 more arrows stuck in his back. So
Okay. Well, I will like get the paper out of his hand.
Anything
certainly.
specific about... Is there anything special about the sword? Or is it just a
That's
sword?
just a short sword.
This is a short sword. Yeah.
Yeah. You pull the paper out from his hand. It's a little bit, it's slightly bloodied, but you can start unscrunching it, and immediately you will recognize what this is. Cotton. You, Reno, see a number of strange symbols on a sheet of paper. You, Cotton, this reminds you of your very brief interaction with a very particular book. Images still burned into you.
She's immediately going to drop it and step back.
What's the matter? Just...
Nothing.
I pick up the paper. Just like,
Odd symbols as you look at it. You can push it back, pull it forwards. Takes you a moment for your eyes to focus in on them. They're strangely laced together.
Gonna start moving up a little more. Yeah.
Just
Just
following along.
catch up with everyone.
I'm... Alright, I'll just turn back the Cotton. It's a big deal.
Nothing. Perfectly fine.
You're not, you dropped it.
It must have slipped out of my hand. Anyway, arrows.
You pull out another arrow.
They're definitely not, but I'm not going to push them. All right, well, I'll just keep poking around and send the body over there.
That it is.
Yeah, well,
Kind of pushed into the edge of the flowers. Again, it looks like someone very quickly tried to push these to the edge of the path. This one is much more clear how they're stashed. They just have a bunch of arrows in their back.
poor bastards.
And she is clutching under her chest a dagger with a pommel that looks like an eye.
Mm-hmm. Look over my shoulder. Look back at them. I'm just gonna keep going through their pockets. But I'm gonna palm the dagger, just like slide up my coat. Should we make sleight of hand? Are either of you two watching?
I mean,
Technically, just like on the lookout in case of anything.
Fair enough. Well, I'm not gonna make a sleight of hand check then. If they see it, they see it.
yeah, Cotton's rattled, so she's not really looking at anything. She's just pulling arrows out and breaking the heads off.
Cyrus is more like looking around to make sure we don't like suddenly get
jumped, yeah.
attacked. So like he's not really paying attention to the finer details, if you will.
The silver arrows, Cyrus. I think we're okay. And just like pull one out and I'll hold it up. See if the tips look good.
The tips look good. You'll probably have to fix up a whole bunch of them if you want to use them as arrows, but
No big deal to me.
Mm,
Waste not,
I
want not.
mean, still, we can't just fully assume that just because one group uses silver arrows, that they're the only group that uses silver arrows.
I mean, they're the silver arrows. How many could there be? I'll just keep pulling out these arrows.
sure.
I mean, I've got 3 or 4 here.
See, they're different groups. They may use similar weapons. They may call themselves something completely different.
We have to call them
You
some
just
white
can't
gray
be.
arrows.
You'll notice
They
another
could
body
always-
slightly better stashed as well, right there.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
Between all 3 bodies, you'll be able to grab 11 silver arrows.
Oh, damn, that thing is hidden.
yeah.
Someone did a better job with that one. These ones were clearly
Yeah.
rushed.
Yeah. Why were they rushed? Interesting. I'll look over the body. Same process as before.
Yep, it looks like it's been looted of valuables again, but you can pull out the arrows. And that one is clutching an amulet that looks very familiar, because you have one. In the party.
Vern has one.
Vern has it, but
Interesting. I will. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I look. I like shimmy the dagger out. And I look at the dagger and I look at the amulet. And I'm like, is the aesthetic the same?
they look very similar. The dagger just has the eye on it, whereas the amulet has the spider as well.
It's gonna get me killed, I think. I'll put the dagger back in my coat and I'll take the amulet.
Sure.
I'll just tuck it in my back pocket. Yeah. Demons. Demon worshippers. Cultists. That's fine.
Well, if what you're finding says so.
Yeah, it does. You having fun there, Cotton?
Having a great time. I've got sharp objects.
Oh, how strange you are.
She's busy, like, can I try to, like, lash the arrows, like, around the outside of the, like, the half arrows or whatever, outside, around the outside of the hammer, like, around the, like, basically spiked hammer?
Yeah, sure. It'll take you a little bit of time, but you're going to be traveling for a while anyways. So
Yeah.
might as well start. You can
so
try
keep
to
traveling.
press it into the hammer and wrap them around with rope or twine or whatever you have as well. Just get them attached in some way. Sure.
Yeah, I assume I
Can't
just
keep
hop
up
back
with
on the
my
cart. We keep going.
Sir,
Onwards in the journey.
Unless someone wants to do more things.
No. If we're safe here, or at least safe, quote unquote, then maybe we should be able to continue. I don't see why not.
I mean,
Demon, they all got little demon things on them. They're shot with silver arrows. I think we're fine. I think this was one of the patrols that was sent out. Maybe it was Fern.
Maybe. Maybe indeed.
Music is not instilling confidence that we're safe. The music that's playing has a lot of zombie growling in it.
uh-oh.
Oh, no.
and indeed,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
if the bodies don't start to get up or any such thing, but pressing out from within the flowers, this patch of flowers and brush, quite close to you right now, but still some distance away, 15 feet or so. Will be a single zombie that just shuffles up and starts to walk westwards.
Where's your map? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Hey, buddy. Where you going?
Stop. In the name of the law.
Name of
Nice.
Anagaros.
In the name of Anakaros, I order you to.
Smacks into the tree. Starts to shift this way.
He's having a good time.
Do you think we can follow it? Do you think it's going somewhere specific?
This
If
corpse
it
here
bounces
gets up.
Oh.
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah, if they're trying to leave.
One is a.
Do we want to follow them? I think we should follow them.
We should probably.
I think we should
yeah,
follow them.
We should follow them.
let's follow them.
Glad we're in agreement.
Unless they shuffle into another tree and then start walking back.
Yeah.
Slowest game of ping pong.
If they get stuck on a tree, we'll just help them out. We'll figure out where they go.
Alright.
Sure.
Facilitate zombie migration. Let's go.
They do move in herds. I'm sorry, Jurassic Park.
Would it be a herd of zombies?
A horde.
It'd be a shuffle. It'd be a shuffle of zombies.
They do move in hordes. Anyways.
As you rise over the
Oh
next
yeah,
hill,
horde. You're right.
following these zombies. They go off the road and kind of follow along the river. You will see the village up ahead. It's a little bit larger than you thought it might have been. But there is a great deal of smoke pouring from the south side of the river. Yells, sounds of distant clashing metal.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh boy. Are we obligated to help them? I think we are.
They want.
I mean,
since
aren't we
they
going
want
to the village?
They want to have a control point in the village, so we may want to do that while there's some potentially friendlies.
Well, there's people left to save and control it. Yeah, I suppose so. Are these zombies like? I'm laughing. I say it's good zombies. Are these like gonna like join the fight?
You're not sure? They're not attacking you in any case. They seem totally ignorant of you being anywhere near them. You can get right up next to them and they won't do anything.
Odd.
Let me
Notice that they're intelligent.
show you. Since you were on a hill rise, you would be able to see the village. So I'm going to give you
I want
our little
to point out that in a more modern setting, Cotton would be the type that would be taking selfies with the zombies while they're walking.
Makes sense.
GoPro.
Go for strap a GoPro to one of them.
Oh boy.
There appears to be some kind of conflict at the bridge.
Nope.
Smoke pouring from the south end, which appears to be mostly ruins. Much of the village appears to be ruins.
Hmm.
But you chose to be on the north side of the river, and so you'll be coming in on the north side.
All right.
I'm gonna. Which side seems like it's villagers? I assume it's people on the north who are like defending the non-ruined houses.
It's impossible to tell until you get closer which side is which and who cares for what. But there does appear to be zombies on the bridge, and the south side there was definitely a few buildings set ablaze.
I want to get closer. The zombies like pushing north.
They're moving towards the conflict.
Okay, I think the better question is, I'm trying to discern the two parties on the bridge.
Well, if you want, you could climb up over to the a slightly smaller hill on the east side, and you could probably make it out pretty well from there.
Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
The group you push into the area. I'll grab you a little party token. Maybe not that little. So we'll push in over to the hill. Coming into the area, you can look over it. There appears to be a couple of still in use houses on the north side here, alongside a windmill, some kind of lumber yard or something, a larger building, storage house, and on the bridge from here you can fairly clearly tell that there's a number of militia, and pretty sure based on Gullah stands out in a crowd. You're pretty sure Gullah's down there, and a number of undead skeletons and zombies are on the north side trying to stop a large horde of people dressed in robes and ragtag bits of armor, who are sometimes one will pull a hand forwards and one of the zombies will just fly off the bridge. There is active combat.
The sounds of the occasional Wilhelm scream.
Splash.
But like zombie.
Zombified Wilhelm.
Yeah, zombified Wilhelm scream.
Is that Gullah down there?
That looks like Gola.
God
Many
damn
things
it.
look like Gullah, so probably.
God damn it. I'll pull my sword out and I'll think about it. I'll draw the bow.
Certainly.
What do you think? Should we?
We gotta.
I think we're gonna need to have her in our ranks if we were going to complete this whole mission. So we should
I'd
probably
say
go
so,
down
yeah.
now.
She's kind of leading the silver arrows. And I'll slide down the hill, I suppose. I suppose I'm gonna hop into conflict.
We're just all gonna slide down the hill.
I'm personally hopping into conflict. I'm up with these two.
I have
Oh,
I have a question.
Certainly.
Which side? So the people like throwing the zombies off the bridge and whatever. Which is Gola with them or is Gola with the
Yes.
zombies?
She appears to be with the zombies, actually, on the north side of the bridge. The zombies appear to be helping defend against a tide of what must be cultists, based on their cries and
I
bits
was
of
shot, Gullah. I was like, there's zombies. Someone must. God.
You'll see in a
Zombie
moment here,
Gullah.
actually. I'll get you a very
Yeah.
good view.
Gula's become a zombie.
Oh! But there are human militia as well, and as you're approaching, you'll see a woman with standing straight back, hands behind her back, who looks over to you all. She has dark black hair and her uniform has red in it. And I'm going to show you all a bit of the ridiculous scene you see unfolding before you. You may join me on the bridge.
The brigga.
The bridge.
The brigga.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
This is really weird. Okay.
You know,
This
zombies
is-
start fighting. A cultist slashes through one and falls into the water. Arrows fly and one of the cultists dies. And continue to press forwards. And I suppose I should put on some slightly more intense music. You're not quite in combat yet. If you want to stop and ask some questions at somebody while the fighting continues, feel free.
Nah, it's Gullah. I know whose side I have to be on. Even if it puts me next to zombies.
If she's yeah, if she's among the zombies, she's got to have a good reason. Unless my
Especially with like the militias are like allying with the zombies. It's like
Mm-hmm.
unless mind control. Anyways,
oh, what a terrible thought that would be.
look, the twists. I know a lot of twists.
They're not. They look like to be in like bright-eyed alert.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not gonna think too much about it then.
At the very least, they're in the midst of battle and they're all very focused on it.
Okay,
Except for
so
this lady who's standing back here for some reason. And
can I? I'm hopping into combat, so I have to roll initiative, I guess.
you may all roll initiative. Chances are you'll be starting the round in either case.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Just priority to... Oh boy.
The dice have told me no.
Priority to Reno.
Bob, get in there. I just throw cotton in.
I can make it. I can make it. Here.
Oh my god, you're so fast.
she's so fast.
Oh my god. We're all just like barely making it. Cotton's all the way there with fucking dinner already.
This woman
Hi,
points at
guys.
this cultist and yells out, "That one!" And you can see all the undead turn towards that cultist.
Oh, you found a necromancer. I'm locked, damn it.
Huh.
Every time, I'm so sorry.
Oh god.
You're fine.
I'm not.
I'm paralyzed.
The scene before you is astounding.
This woman looks to you
You've
all and
been left
says,
in unstruck.
"Friends,
Oh, I'm
You don't have to
side-eye.
reply, but
I don't reply to her, and I go, Gullah, I'm coming.
Wait,
Gullah
who said
looks
that
back
part?
and says, "Finally, support I can count on," as she draws another arrow.
I laugh. I shoot. Well, when my turn starts, I'm gonna shoot. But
You can begin, or you can let Cotton go. Up to you two.
Cotton, why don't you go first? Get in there.
Yes.
I know you want to.
So yeah, I can make it here easily.
You wanna,
So
like-
yeah, she's just gonna. Yeah, she's just gonna dart. Whoop, hold on, I gotta actually get me. Yeah, she's just gonna dart through, like hop the barricade.
Pop the barricade
like,
over, dash between these two. They
then
stumble a bit, and then you're on top of the crate.
hammer this one.
The fantasy world's like only missile.
I can fastball special without help.
Fantastic.
Go for it.
Actually, rage. Let's go.
Absolutely. Break into sugar fuel rage as you charge forwards.
Hell yes.
Oh,
Faster
right
than anything
there.
anyone else here has seen, except maybe Reno and himself.
Yeah. Oh, these guys aren't. Oh man. These guys aren't cultists, or these guys aren't zombies though. That's
They are not.
Oh, well. They
But
are not.
you have
Well,
modded your hammer, and it does do just a tiny little bit more damage. It has a little +1 to the damage for now. till it breaks.
True. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna roll to hit this guy.
He ducks back as you swing the hammer and twists his own blade, and he says, "Ah, thought it would be so easy as charging in, hmm?"
But it is.
He looks afraid. I should be fair. He says that all cocky. He looks afraid.
Yeah, miss him, crunch the planks on the floor next to him, just like glare at him, tiny little satyr.
The woman next to him says, Are those spikes on your hammer?" Oh. And
Intimidation tactic, just send Cotton in.
anything else from you, Cotton?
Intimidation.
Can I make a second attack?
If you have a light weapon, you could do one as a bonus action.
Oh,
You have a light hammer, actually.
I have a light hammer. Yeah, I do have my light hammer. Yeah, why not?
Let's try and bonk him on the side of the head.
Yep,
That
that's
will
more
hit.
like it. Hold up, wait. Oh, it's gonna calculate my rage in there, right?
Ooh, that is an excellent question. I think I have to apply it to you. Here you go.
Oops.
Now you should be good.
Excellent. Excellent.
It didn't add it. I'll add it. That's fine.
Oh well.
It might be because I had to custom make that one. I'll fix it up into session.
Oops.
Let's
see.
You smack him on the... you give him a smack on his side and he stumbles a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all I've got.
Mm-hmm. And you can just pass between yourself and your allies and any NPCs with unique tokens as well, if you'd like.
Okay.
We'll handle the
Let's
hordes all
see,
at once at the end of every round.
Yeah. I mean, I can pass back to Cyrus, right?
Mhm.
Cyrus.
Yep.
Yeah.
My
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
You're
that's
good. Think Osiris, but just Cyrus.
It was my
That's
bad
fine.
for saying Cirrus for the first 3/4 of the first session.
It's
It's
yeah.
okay.
It was really funny because he would say Cyrus and then you would say Cyrus anyway.
It's fine. This isn't the
He's
first time this
completely
happened with that
ignored.
name.
Oh.
Hey, look, me and my character share a thing with our names. Cool.
Nah.
It's okay. No, it's funny. It adds to the humor.
Telemon.
Yes. Okay, pass to me, right? So, I mean, I can get pretty far, I suppose.
Mhm.
So we're just gonna also
You
not
haul
as
off
fast
and
charge in.
push one of the skeletons aside and crunch over
Look.
the top there.
Look, Cotton may be a missile, but Cyrus is just the tank. Okay, and actually, good question is, okay, so they're all within range, I suppose. Can I actually see that one of them is hurting a little bit after?
Oh yeah, you saw Cotton hit him.
Okay, I think. Where's my actions? I think we're gonna go ahead and cast Toll the Dead.
Oh dear.
Yep.
I can place that in one moment.
Yep.
He fails by a lot.
And
This guy's lucky.
wait, where's the? Ah, damn. Oh yeah, he already took damage, so he actually takes 1d12.
Mm-hmm. The hollow banging on shields. Ooh.
Yep.
And blood starts to drip down his nose and out his ear.
He just freaking looks at Cyrus and all he hears is an entire war band coming after him. It's
He's
great.
shaking.
I think that's it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn at that point.
Sure. You pass to Reynal or to one of the unique
Oh,
token
yeah.
NPCs.
Yeah, let's pass to Reno. Make sure everyone gets a turn.
I will sigh theatrically. If only I was as interesting. I don't need sneak attack to hit people who are adjacent to allies, and I guess the zombies are allies.
In this case. Here, seeing as you've chosen a side, I will... Feel free to move about and begin your turn, of course, while I
Yep.
turn the zombies to neutral. There we go.
My favorite part about this is that nobody realizes how far 45 feet is in combat.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's unnecessary and it's perfect.
It's like, Cotton, how far do you want to move? Cotton, yes.
I want to be there. I want to go to there.
Can you throw a javelin? You can throw me.
I'll look at the
You want to
skeleton
take
next
the
to me and be
mobile
like,
feat? Cotton, I have mobile at home.
I'll look at the skeleton next to me like, Renal, what's your name? Don't worry about it. Never mind.
Thrashia, dear.
Fascia! Hold on. There it is. Actions. Sneak attack, grab the axe. I put it on initiate 2. Wait. Do I have to click it? No.
What you
Oh
looking
god.
to do?
Sneak attack.
Ah, you can just click it and it'll apply it to yourself. Oh.
Oh, am I doing too many? Whoops.
Ooh. So you're gonna want to hit the magnifying glass next to sneak attack, and that'll open up this little effect button beneath it. And you'll just hit the little effect with the little guy on it. That button.
Ah, I see. Wait. Oh no. Hold on. Okay, magnifying glass.
Mm-hmm.
And then
there's a
sneak
little
attack.
effect button. You can just click the little guy, that button next to it.
Oh, I see.
I did not know that button.
I didn't
was
know
there.
that. Every time I swear to God, it changes each time. Anyways,
I hope it doesn't change too much from the player view. I'll
no,
check it out
it changes.
sometime.
Your explanations just like change slightly each time. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's a hit.
That is certainly a hit.
See you later, Stinky.
Arrow flies and sticks into them. That's initiative 2. Shunk. Ah! They grab at their chest. They're not looking so good after that.
I'd hope not. Oof. I'll pass to. Wait, because they named it. Can I pass to the skeleton? No. Funny thought, but no. I will pass to Gullah.
Certainly, Gullah will take aim at the one on this side that is harmed, thanks to you lot, and pierce an arrow through the thunk.
Damn, why is theirs so much better than mine?
You're pretty good too. Did about the same amount of damage,
Yeah.
actually.
Nice.
And then the various NPCs will go since you all have gone.
Mm-hmm.
The groups surge into each other once more, trying to make use of what limited space they have. These two team up on this zombie, and arrows fly as the various zombies clamber over to take their place.
Stop
Another
that! I
initiative
needed that
down.
one.
Start surging forwards again. And then this one in the back will take a single step forwards. I suppose Cotton is the closest. Looks actually threatening now. I think he's just gonna step forwards. And he's going to yell out, "Push forwards! If we can break the bridge, then they have no defense remaining."
Boy.
I'll just get in there. There's various others. Starman, this one's gonna jump in the water. So is this one. And I suppose we will pass over to one of you all. Brings us back to Cotton. That's nice and easy. Dice do like you this
Heck
campaign.
yeah.
Wait, that's
Alright.
Thresia? I was looking at the skeleton 3.
yeah, it was her talking. Not the
Damn it!
Named skeleton.
I know I turned the skeleton, it's like, hey, Thresia.
The skeleton clatters a little bit as it fires an arrow off.
Yeah, me too, bud.
But yeah, over to you, Cotton.
Where's the one I tried to hit?
Oh, he's dead on the ground.
Oh. Oh.
Between you and Cyrus.
Oh,
You
okay.
almost killed him and Gullah finished
Oh,
him off.
right. Yeah, totally dead. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, then, I will... Hold on a sec. So I can do... I can do Reckless.
Mhm.
So, I'll do... I think that works. Yeah, I'll do Reckless Attack, and I will I'll step in, and I will hit this one.
A reckless swing slams into the initiate.
Mm-hmm. And oh. Huh. That's neat. I didn't remember I had that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's all I've got right this second.
Sure. You can just drag your damage right onto him then.
Oh shit, yeah.
Thunk.
Yeah, she just rips it out of the planks and just hits him in the ribs with it, just like spiky arrows and everything.
Oh. Okay. He looks behind him and sees his boss.
Boss, she's 4 feet tall. So is her hammer. Alright.
Who would you like
Yeah,
to pass
that's
to?
what I got for now. The skeleton named Thrasher. No, I'll send it back to Cyrus.
Mhm.
Almost did it
Alright.
again. I
One,
was second guessing
third.
myself.
Let's see.
So I'll move aside for you.
Oh, yeah, no, it's okay. Just thinking. So we could always just
break
move
the
up
master
like
of
right
tactics.
between there. Yeah, just right between them.
I'm gonna push in and
And-
squeeze in between the zombies.
Just like, excuse me, fellas. I forget how to do the pointers again to check if I can do a cone.
Left and right click at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh no, I meant to do a. Oh, there it is. Wanted to do a cone.
Oh, the cone.
Yeah. Oh, nope, that's not it either.
Well, no worries. You were thinking of breathing out.
Yep. Zach knows where I'm going with this. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna make things a little toasty for the cultists and use the breath weapon.
Absolutely.
Try to hit
Oh,
as many
wooden
as possible.
clinch.
I mean, yes,
Aim
but
know what?
also
I'm not supposed to care. Go ahead. Fuck it.
I have
What
them
isn't as
targeted for you.
flammable as you think?
That's fair.
Oh, sorry, Zach.
I have them all targeted for you, so you can just go into your breath
To the
weapon.
abilities.
Just hit the
Yes.
save and then the damage.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Click
let's
the
see
button since
here.
they're targeted.
Oh, wait. I grab it. Oh, but it.
Oh, that just did one.
Oh.
If you just... Since I have them targeted for you,
Oh,
you can just
that's
press
why. I
the
just need to
button.
click
There you go.
save. Gotcha. Okay.
Much easier for multi-target things.
Yep. And then.
And then you just click the damage, and it'll remember all of their saves.
All right. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Breathing out fire, it coils across the,
Yeah.
the bridge and starts to... a whole lot of it is singed. With a little help, you might be able to light it on fire if you really wanted. Hurting a number
Not
of
just
the
yet,
cultists.
but at least to give them a warning shot. And just gonna say, this is your final chance. Leave, or the next one may actually cost you your lives. And we'll end. That'll be my turn.
Some hesitation from the front row here.
And from there, we'll pass it back to Renault.
Boy. There's not much I need to do, honestly. Bada bip. Bada bop. Boom. Pow.
Arrow flies true, striking into the opponent. And that is 2 again. Thunk, he goes down.
And then bonus action, I suppose I'll Master of Tactics to Sirius. Oh boy. Then I'll go.
Yep.
The boss is probably the bandaged one, or maybe that one's just really heavily injured. Either way, kill that one. Definitely. That's the
Got
score.
it. So set him on fire again.
Oh boy. And I will pass to. What Thracia does. Go get Thracia. Do something.
Thracia points forwards, this time at the one in front of you, sirs. Arrows fly, thunk, 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 and the zombies strike.
This is our necromancer.
And the initiative goes down.
Seems like it.
I was expecting the woman in red.
I think that was the point.
Hmm.
Yeah, probably the point.
Maybe.
Gullah fires an
There's two
arrow.
necromancers.
Once more, you two have worked together to bring one down to just under half. So her arrow flies and strikes his neck, and he dies. And a number of them have died in the front here, with your arrival really turning the tides of this. So, the veiled priest here, the one with the wrappings all around its face, reaches into a pack at its side and pulls a book. Very familiar book, bound in some kind of unknown leather that he opens up, and pages start to turn on their own, revealing similar symbols to before. A very familiar book to you, Cotton, one you thought you had burned. Or maybe a copy?
Oh my fucking god, no.
It's just a note I had.
And
I can't see it from here.
a sigil like an eye appears in front of him. And I think this time it's going to target Sirius, because that was a very threatening statement.
You know, there's a reason he paints himself as a target.
As he does so, as the sigil appears, the priest yells back and says, "Retreat back to the church." And various initiates begin to pull back. But Saris, I need you to roll me a d4.
D4.
Mm-hmm.
Wee.
He has to swim out.
Alright. Well, let's go.
A 1. Alright, please make me a dexterity saving throw as the eye turns this blackish color and a gray beam shoots towards you.
It's not good.
Dexterity saving throw. Alright, how well can I move as a heavy freaking tank?
Not quite
11.
fast enough.
Oh,
The beam hits you, and it hurts. Necrotic energy rips through you. But not that bad. He sees that you're not phased.
No, Sarah, you're supposed to hit them.
that's the plan. But this one
Okay,
decided
as long
to
as we're
read
on
a
the same
book.
page. Oh, he's reading at you.
Look, words hurt, okay? I wasn't the studious one.
He's out of here.
Words hurt.
Like,
oh my god.
The most that happened is just a few like old scales falling off of Cyrus. Just like, I needed to shed anyways.
The militia is very happy to stand behind you, but they'll take up a defensive position.
Okay.
Are they still
If you want to chase after them, that's why we have it.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
that you have the chance to chase after them.
Yeah.
But they are in retreat currently, yes.
Oh yeah, I think
yeah.
Cyrus is just wants blood. He swore an oath of conquest.
When it
He's
comes
going
back
to-
around to me, I will absolutely chase them.
Then I think the woman in the back will say, "Thank you for coming and easing the weight of this battle, new friends. I would like to see a little bit more out of you." And she's going to point to Cotton, actually. Because she saw how fucking fast you were before.
That's I should have mastered tactics, Cotton. Oh well, hindsight's 20/20 and all that.
I keep forgetting we have marshals.
You may use a martial check if you want to try and read into the opponent's abilities and whatnot. It's not a requirement.
Martial checks.
You can also learn just by letting them do things. It's also a
Yeah.
thing.
The fun way.
Yeah.
But you will begin the new round, Con.
Will I? Oh, good. Yeah, so
Just
she
keep going,
can easily overtake this one.
Mhm.
And he's
Oh.
kind of the first one in her line of sight, so she's just going to launch herself on top of him and hit him with the hammer.
Absolutely. You launch him, start swinging.
Mhm.
Yes, get to.
Those of you who are further back here, while Cotton reaches up and starts swinging. You can each make me a perception check.
Oh.
All right.
Lovely.
Yours. Wow.
Oh yeah.
The dice. Maybe they don't love you. Let's see.
They don't.
You kind of shift and you catch a little bit of the robes, but you don't manage to catch his body, and you rip at his robes.
Yeah. I mean, she's not. She's just figured out how to go this fast, so she's a little unsteady. So that's why I'm missing. Yep.
You'll both notice, although you, Cyrus, might get a decent count on it and an understanding of what it means. As little orbs start to float up out of the different bodies, little pale bluish green orbs, and they start to shoot in this direction.
Oh.
Cyrus, you get a count. It looks like every dead initiate had one.
Oh
1, 2, 3,
boy.
4, 5 since you got here.
I look back at the person who's
There's-
probably fish, yeah. I was like, is that you?
No, that's not me. That's that blasted idiot. He points down this way vaguely.
Ah, great.
So I would assume stop whatever that is that's going on.
They're just kind of floating this way, and they kind of start floating above the veiled priest.
Gotcha.
But you can pass to whomever you'd like. Cotton, you didn't hit him. You didn't take damage. You can't steal.
Oh, I'm on mute. It's really not. I'm really not picky. Just if Cyrus wants to take it.
Go. Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
You can still make it 30 feet of movement, so that's still yeah, I'm measuring that right. Yeah. So
You have
I'm just
advantage
gonna-
too.
Mhm.
Oh, I do.
Yes. Master Tactics.
Oh, say no more.
I'm not,
Say
just I'm not just shouting things to be funny. Sometimes I am.
Uh-huh. Oh no! I didn't know what Master Tactics did, honestly. So
Truthfully, I thought it was just like a flat die roll. I didn't realize it was advantage.
It's pretty good.
It's
a ranged
okay.
help action you can do as a bonus action.
It's fantastic. Especially when I don't have
that's
to hide.
very good.
Mhm.
Oh, that's very good. In that case, I think. Ooh, I'm gonna have fun with this. So do I hit advantage first, or right? Okay. So I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna attack the bandaged one again,
Absolutely.
and I have to use the smite first, right? If I want to use one of the smites.
Yep, other than your divine
Okay.
smite.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use a searing smite. Let me see if I'm doing this right though. So, do that. Right? I think I'm
So a
supposed to.
little magnifying glass on the right side of whatever spell you have. If you hit that,
Yeah.
there's a number of buttons you can hit. The effect one will apply the effect to you.
Ah, okay. Oh,
That will
It's my
be
bad,
to
that's
apply to them when you hit them. But I can do that for you now since you put it in the chat.
okay. Yeah, so we'll. Oh, well, I'm not.
Oh, that's good. You have the damage applied to your next attack.
Okay, so just roll. So I just roll with my sword, right? At that
Mhm.
point? Okay. Make sure we do this, so. And that's with advantage, so.
You got it.
Ah,
Oh
that
boy. You give a swing up towards him, and he shifts back just slightly. Swing through the air.
No.
barely. The dice have said no today.
God, you got a 1 and a 3?
Yeah,
Vicious.
Oof.
yeah. The dice really said no. No smite. No, not today.
He's a story NPC. The dice are like, nah, he's got to come back up later.
You gotta come back. Yep.
You know, it'd be really handy if I could modify those, but I actually can't. I haven't
Right.
Yeah.
It is all RNG
Alright.
today.
Oh, I think that's okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do for that turn.
To be fair, he will be if he gets away. Um,
Yeah.
You can get away just for
Uh,
funsies, but
you didn't hurt
Also-
him, so
Yep.
Anything
I'll
else from
pass
you?
back to Renault.
alright.
The effective range on a longbow is like what? 30,
More than this
40?
map.
More than this map, thank
I believe it's
God. Okay.
150 feet.
Fantastic.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like
Wonderful.
150 and then 600 for the disadvantage range, if you can see them.
Oh, look at that! 45. Hold up. That's 15. That's 20. Bada bip. And I will sneak attack inmate 13. I'm deliberately going to go for a calf shot.
Okay. Certainly.
Hit the little guy. And then I do +7.
That will hit. The arrow sinks into their leg. They yell out as they fall to the ground. The priest looks down at them.
I'll shout, Master of Tactics, to Cotton, actually. And I'll go, squash his head, Cotton! And I'll also shout, but also, I want that one alive, and I'll just,
Point at the one on the ground. Currently.
yeah, the one around.
That was the wrong button.
Oops.
I didn't turn it
Can I just Master of Tactics, like,
Wait,
do anything?
wait.
No, never mind.
Man.
Oh, it does actually. You just have to click and drag it onto whoever you want it on. If you just
Oh.
click it, it'll always apply to you.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, you'll take advantage away from me next time, but
Yeah, I'll just.
I do not know how to turn these off. I'm gonna turn reckless off.
No worries. I will pull it away from you.
There we go.
There's your Master of Tactics.
There we are. That's what I wanted.
And then I suppose we let the
Who is
hordes go.
Torch Viper. Where the fuck is Torch Viper?
That's an excellent question.
On the cart where he should be.
On the-
He's
No,
smart
the fuck
one.
he ain't.
He's a smart one. He stayed in the bucket.
He
No,
was not- he
everyone
wasn't
else
there
could
for the,
spill out. I'm staying here.
he wasn't there for the roadside encounter. He didn't show up once. And it's not like Torch Viper just sit silently.
Torch Viper's around.
Yeah, I figured. It was in the back of my mind. I was like, I wonder where he went.
Torch Viper's a man of opportunity.
Just see a reed
Oh
sticking
god,
up
it's
out of
robbing the fucking town.
You just see a reed sticking up out of the water.
I think the priest, seeing that you've both kind of come in here on him, will say, "Flee," to his allies, and they will dash off map. Since all of them, except for the one that's fallen over, will be able to do that. The one who's fallen over will, like, start to crawl this way. Well, the priest will say, "Unfortunately, it seems I am going to have to kill one of you to prove that you can't chase through me."
I would like to see you try. Famous last words.
You goad him like
Cyrus has the
that.
most armor. I have the most health. We're-
Well,
He's gonna have a time of it.
the book flips through various pages, revealing different strange sigils that almost seem to move through the air as the pages do. And let's roll me another D4, Cyrus. You're You're goading
Oh
him.
boy. I challenged I roll. A
Oh
4.
wow.
The eye simply flashes for a moment, and as you blink, it is in your vision. Not sure what effect that had.
Oh,
What
was that? Just pretty colors?
And then I think there will be some supporting fire from your allies, but we'll just see how they do. Oh,
Great. Oh,
okay. That's
one of them's cracked. God.
not bad. Gula's arrow snaps. But one of the skeleton archers managed to shoot a shot that gets right into his collarbone.
Hell yeah. Good job, Thracia.
I wish I had
Nice.
more.
What? You're
Undead.
Thracia?
More undead. What? She looks to you.
Fucking skeleton. That's not Thracia?
No, they don't have names.
Missed opportunity.
Right, you don't name
When
them
you
so
name
as to not
them,
get
you get
attached.
Thank you.
I felt like both
Yeah.
of them at the same time. And I was just like, oh, fine. Jeez. Don't name it. Don't name it. Well, it's fine.
Just have Cyrus like turn to come and be like, "Did you ever run with a merry group at some point?"
She is not paying attention.
You know what? I'll ask another time.
Oh, I put a period in there for some reason. There we go. And the priest is going to strike at you, Cyrus,
Mm-hmm.
pulling a dagger from amidst his robes. Let's see if he can hit you. Not quite. Tunk. You deflect the blow.
Just flicked it off the shield. It's like, I thought you said you were going to kill me.
He twists the blade the other way. Give me another moment.
Hmm. Maybe.
Let's see if he can hit you. He has to pass to one of you, so we'll let that go through. That was just a paragon action. Wasn't it? It wasn't his turn. And this time we're starting on the other end. Over to Reno.
Oh boy. I'll sigh. I figured the rest of my party's going in. I'll do everything yourself. Fine. No. Just sort of like mosey over. Just get a nice shot on him. Then I'll sneak attack and
A direct hit.
I'm balling.
Flying between your allies, the arrow sinks into him. Thing winces in pain.
Master tactics. Cyrus.
Mhm. Yes or no?
Take him beneath the knee. We can take that one instead.
Beneath the knee.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hell yeah. I love having dependable allies. I'll pass to Cotton and Cyrus have both gone, right?
New round.
New round. Oh, perfect.
You're around.
Cotton, you're up.
Let me see if I can beat the planet to death again. Yeah, I'll try for him again.
Sure. Just a swing of your hammer.
Give
Thump.
me something.
That will hit.
Oh no, I have advantage from tactic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Will
How
it
long does
hit?
it last?
Finally. I think it's. Is it next attack?
Yep,
So
it's your
now
next attack or ability check or saving throw, whatever comes next, which is what that was.
Interesting. Oh, advantage attack, advantage check. Whew, that's
And a
fantastic.
smack through the side. Ah. bit of blood starts to flow from wounds. You're getting him.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do is like one hit per round.
Mm-hmm. You could swing at him with the light hammer again if you wanted.
Nah.
Fair.
Like she's in a rage. She's not making like tactical decisions. She's just big hammer, hit thing.
Big hammer hit hard. Very fair.
Yeah. The only time she's gonna attack with anything else, that was just opportunistic because she was like she missed. But the only thing she's otherwise that she's gonna hit with is her backlash. So
Look at the end of your turn. He's gonna try and hit Cyrus one last time. This is Paragon action for the round. Just
aim
barely.
at me, god damn it.
Oh, you can tell he's looking at you next.
Yes.
But as he strikes, that same bluish-green glow slides up his blade, and that vision of that eye that has been sticking in your that almost like lights mimicking an eye that has stayed in your vision, Cyrus. It engulfs your vision for a moment, and you feel a searing pain.
Holy shit.
Ow. God.
And the energy flows back up his blade, up into his arm, and seeps into his skin, a number of his wounds sealing.
Mhm. I don't like that. You just healed off
Fucking
of me.
mages. Can't have. I'd throw my longbow if I could. Can't have shit.
But that is not his turn. He just took a Paragon action, which means you can pass to whom you'd like. Cotton.
It's not his turn. Fuck.
Oh, he hit. Oh, okay, yeah. Did Cyrus go yet?
He is not.
No.
Go for it.
Nice.
Take a
Oh,
beneath the knee.
Quick question, actually, because I'm
Cut his
still
ankle.
learning the paladin stuff a little bit. So
Certainly.
because the attack didn't hit, did the smite actually use a spell slot or no?
It does use a spell slot, and I'm actually going to need you to make me a concentration check to see if you can hold concentration on the spell. And if you do,
Oh, it's a con. Okay.
if you do, then it's still there, and you'll be able to use it on your next attack. It's
Gotcha.
DC 12.
So that's a concentration. So that's a con save, right?
You got it.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that was not supposed to be with advantage.
That's no, it would be.
Oh wait, Master Tactics.
That's your
Master
next,
Tactics.
That's your next save. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're fine.
I
Just,
mean-
hold on to it.
Oh, perfect. Actually, wanted to use that for something else, but this still works.
Oh well.
In fact, because if I'm gonna go move up a little more closer to him,
Mhm.
and let's try again with the attack.
It's a shame. Actually, you would have saved either way. Unfortunate, but oh well.
Nice.
Certainly hit.
So should I roll damage and then roll the searing smite?
Would you
or-
like to also divine smite?
You can double
No,
up.
let's double up on it. Yeah. Do
Yeah,
I?
Here's a divine
so how
smite
do I-
for you.
Okay, so now I just roll.
Now you just roll the damage.
Do I roll
Burst of light and
const?
fire.
Man, if I could whistle, I would give it the appreciative, whistle.
Actually, have a flavoring for this one too. But wait,
Oh,
let me
please,
figure out
feel
how to
free
roll
to-
for this.
Feel free to describe it, and I'll help you handle your mechanics for the moment.
Oh, sure. I think
Because he has to make a con save, or he becomes. Oh, he succeeds. But he'll still take all the damage.
okay. Yeah, he's still gonna take some damage. So, I like to think Sire's just gonna kind of stare him down for a little bit and just be like, "Know that this is something you asked for." And as he starts to raise his blade, he's actually gonna start breathing on it. with the sparks, sort of like a lighter. And as the sparks hit the blade, they're just gonna engulf it as he pulls it along just the edge of his mouth. The strike, zone fire, and yeah, just damage. How do I roll?
Show us why a paladin is terrifying.
Yeah.
So that's just your long
So I
sword.
hit
You can just click and
this,
drag
and
it
then
right
the
onto the
slashing
token.
damage. Nice. All right.
Thunk, you cut through him, and basically the wounds that had all sealed back up, your slash is greater than them.
Yeah.
And he stumbles back.
There we go.
Bits of his
Oh, and
um, no, please.
oh no. I was gonna say, and since I dealt him slashing damage, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Slasher. Reduces
Certainly.
speed by 10 feet. I did take
Ooh.
out his ankle.
Good job.
The
And that'll-
bandages and fabric wrapped around his face start to slip a little bit as he stumbles back. And you catch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyes between the bandages.
That'll end, yeah. Oh,
Spider-Man.
Fighters George.
Spider.
I think he's gonna.
So,
I think he's
Oh,
gonna
alright,
steal
Jimmy,
the
let's go.
initiative whenever you're done to take his turn. I think,
Yeah, that
I think he'll flip through his pages, desperately trying to find something, blood seeping from various wounds, dropping onto the book. I think this one's coming for you, Cotton. You can roll me a d4.
Bring it. I will roll a d4.
Alright, that'll be a dexterity saving throw as once more it turns this this gray, black, green mixture and fires a beam at you.
Oh boy.
Oh, hey, that's the thing he used
Nice,
on
please.
me.
That is a
Hey, there it
success.
is.
You will take half damage here. That doesn't even hurt.
Yeah, so painful reminder?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna, so when I take damage, I can use my reaction to burn a psionic energy die.
Mhm.
I roll the die, and target takes psychic damage equal to the number rolled plus my intelligence modifier. I forget what the, oh, no, it's 1d6. Never mind.
Mhm.
I got it. Alright. Yeah.
You wince.
Um,
He winces. The pain is felt.
Yeah. I like her horns glow a little bit, and he just feels like he got rammed in the head.
Damn. Oh shit, the rage applies to that. It's fine. Interesting how
Oh wait, the rage applies to no, the rage shouldn't apply
it
to
shouldn't, but we won't worry about that
Okay.
for now. We'll worry about that later.
that. Okay, good.
I think he's gonna run.
I bet.
I bet.
You can each take an
10 feet
opportunity
reduced,
attack if
though.
you would like.
Oh, we can swing opportunity attack?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll go
Yes.
for it. So just roll damage die on him. Or not damage die, the attack. Ah.
Just barely miss him. He doesn't get
He's-
that
he's
far
still
though. He gets to
recovering.
like there.
I no, I'm not gonna.
Hobbling as the blade had cut his leg. I think this initiate will stand up at this point. And I think they rush up and try to help him along. But he shoves them in a little bit and takes the book and gives it to them sturdily. And they wrap their arms around it and they will dash away.
Dang, he took the book.
down southwards towards a rather large abandoned church. However, your various allies start to push forwards, realizing that you're all still in the fight. And the woman in the back yells, "Go and help them already!" Even though she's doing nothing. Gullah will flip up onto the bridge.
She's giving directions. It's very important.
Exactly.
And Gullah will shoot a couple arrows, not to hit, but just past him, drawing his attention. Next attack against him will have advantage.
Nice.
And then she will pass to one of you all. Who wants it?
Ooh. Renault?
Glad to see you all, Gullah says.
I'm glad to see you too, Gella. It's always good to see a comrade in arms.
Oh boy.
Shall I roll?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll take
sure.
it if neither one.
I'm not too interested. I figured the fight's already over.
Mm-hmm.
They want to rush
Oh,
forward and try
I'll-
to catch him. Whatever.
Oh, I'll take it then, because
Go ahead.
Cyrus is a little bad. He's hurting. I think this is the lowest I've gotten so far.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna go after him.
Yeah, you've gotten rocked.
Yeah.
Whatever that
I mean,
spell was
hey.
he placed on you before, that hurt.
Yeah, that hurt. No, Cyrus is just seeing red.
Alright.
The oath compels him to conquer.
You chase. The guy looks
I've got
behind
4 more
him.
turns of rage.
Just gonna stand over him.
And we'll give you all another round. I imagine you'll be able to finish him in another round.
Yep.
Oh no, I've got
Man,
6
he's just
more.
gonna look.
Wait, hold on. What's it been? It's been 3, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is round 4, I believe. Maybe 5.
Yeah, okay. 6 more after this.
You've got plenty of time.
We're just
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and roll for the attack. Dice, please be nice to me. Nice.
Most of the normal cultists have gotten down to the church that is a fair bit south of the map here at this point, and they're closing doors and gathering up, but it looks like there are many more of them in there.
Oh.
Others are about in
Eh.
the streets down south here.
So, damaging him again. So previous slasher ended on my turn this started, so I'll just reapply it so his speed continues to just stay reduced by the 10.
Certainly.
And yeah, that'll end.
Alright.
What are the odds I can catch the one that took the book?
Almost.
If you dash, you'll get to them.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, you can even get on the other side of them and stop their path just before they get to the church.
Yeah.
And they'll
I'll do that.
stop in fear for a moment as you rush off map. You battle here, more arrows come in, people rush around, and they will help restrain this guy. Since you've managed to keep him here long enough. However, Thrashia will say, "Don't stay out there too long. There's bloody 60 or 70 of them out there."
No worries, we just want this one.
Cotton, you can run around and bash that one in the head. Just give me a damage roll. Let's see if you take him out.
Sure. Oh, where did my character sheet go? Doesn't matter, there it is.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh. You bash them on the side of the head and they stumble a little bit. A number of other cultists in the area start to look, considering if they should come and fight as
they
well.
should not. They should not.
As these guys begin to pull
No.
this guy this way. If you'll allow them, of course, Cyrus.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's gonna step back a little bit and just let them start pulling him along.
This guy's gonna look at you, Cyrus, as they're pulling him back and point to Cotton and say, "They've got demons in the church. You gotta get her away from that thing."
All right, that's yeah. We don't have the resources for that. Sure. Make sure this one doesn't leave. He says he points as the priest.
Will do.
And Cyrus is gonna dash out after Cotton, be like, Cotton, bad idea to go into the church.
Pushing the cultist back. They will attempt to run around you. And you can give me one last attack, Cotton. See if you can stop them.
Oop.
No. Very close, but no. Thunk on the back of them, blood is pouring from them, but they're stumbling along with the book, holding it as tight as they can. Another cultist grabs at their arm and pulls them back into the church. You see a large hulking figure with a massive blade behind the door for a moment before the door closes. We're gonna call you guys out of combat for now. Unless you want to chase into enemy territory, of course. That's up to you guys.
Ooh,
I'm
most Cyrus
she'll-
gonna do is try to grab Cotton at this point, like, Cotton.
sh- She'll like pull out of his grip, like like enough to hit the door with her hammer, and then just back off and like storm back up to the bridge, just like just angry, still raging, still wild.
It's like trying to hold on to a toddler that just won't stop.
She is though.
Cyrus, 6-foot dragonborn versus, 4-foot satyr.
4-foot
Who
satyr
wins?
with a 5-foot hammer.
Oh my god.
Nasty
yeah.
piece of work the cultists are, aren't they? Gola kind of slaps this guard on the shoulder and looks to you all. But you all know how to kill a few of them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
got some of their trinkets from earlier.
Oh, good. There's a whole slew of them more. Up the river, there's another bridge. If you go far enough, I had a bunch of my people stopping them there.
Yeah.
But I think we have some questions to ask him. She motions to the priest you all had kind of ensured the capture of.
Yeah, this one owes many explanations.
Then let's head back to the...
Sorry.
It's not really a tavern, is it?
Well, whatever it
Salinara!
is.
She motions. I'll leave a moment for you all to speak. Sorry.
No worries.
No, you're good.
Whatever it is. Hop off, and I'm bored now. The fight's over. Adrenaline's worn off. I'm just
Mm.
whistling. Why'd we leave Timothy?
She's washing the blood off of her hammer and follows.
Cyrus, where do we leave Timothy?
Timothy should be back up at the hill where we were looking down, where we
You
saw
two-
everything.
You two go on. I'll get Timothy.
Actually, give me a moment, because that one of those spells really did a number. He's just gonna kind of lean on his sword a little bit, like just lean against the box. He's like, yeah, that hurt. That hurt a lot.
Looked like it did. Gola says. And you're still standing. You can't say so much for the last person I saw hit by something like that. She'll push the palisade aside. Start marching. You're off to collect the cart, Reyna.
Hell yeah. I'll grab Timothy. Look out for Torch Viper. I don't see him. I'll just yell, Torch Viper going into town!
Out from one of the bushes, Archviper pops out. He's got a large
Oh, there you
sack
are.
filled with things.
Christ! Christ doesn't exist.
Who's that?
Don't worry about it.
While the rest of you charge towards
The farmers, really?
a larger building. And farmers seem to have enough.
Probably needed it. Whatever.
Let's carry this one back.
Just don't get stash it somewhere. I'll fuss with him.
And I suppose where we'll pick up next time is I'll place you all down at the Shard Village Tavern. Small as it is. Where you can investigate and meet some of these strange people. I hope you all had some fun.
Oh, this is
I was
Any
enjoying
fun?
a chance to put plans into motion.
That's
God,
for
it's
sure.
so fast.
God, it's really fast. It's fucking wild.
I modeled her after Poppy from League.
Yes.
Yes. So
This makes
she
sense.
fast, she hit hard if she hits.
So, 60, 90 feet of movement dash, 60, 6 seconds.
I have to regroup over here.
Always fun when I get to have the Oath of Conquest Paladin on something like that.
That's 7.5 feet a second.
Pretty
Bullet.
fast.
That's impressively fast.
Cyrus throws cotton like a bullet. And then Cyrus goes. I call it the tank.
All things you can try next time. You'll get the lay of the land next session. And I'm sure there will be a contact or two for one of you here, at the very least. Alongside possible side quests, things you can pull in. You could chase after the book, you could try and help the village, you could look into a couple of the surrounding things, or maybe you'll just get the information you need and decide to move on. We'll see. In either case, thank you all for coming and playing today. And we'll see you all.
Thank you for running the game.
No problem, you know. We'll see you all next time.
See ya.
Ugh. I can't wait to poison everyone.